Hey, Brandon here with your weekly update. Glasses reveal time. We're going to do that before the bings because I can't actually see the percentages that they've put up for me because I am so blind without my glasses that everything is a blur. So if you haven't watched the YouTube short that we put up recently, or the TikTok, or the Instagram, or the Face-a-Majingy, you should go watch it because I go through all the options that we went to the actual place, the glasses sales place, the optometrist, and I tried on a bunch, and my wife was there and several others, and we were trying to decide, and I let them pick. So, all right, spoilers coming up. Here they are, the new Brandon glasses.
Got me starry-eyed. Ding. Got me upside down, spinning around you. Wanna taste the clouds, dance with them.
So here is what the ladies came up with for me. They are they're a little less squinty, a little less small, more large and more brown. So I don't get to look at them. You get to look at them. So these will be the glasses for the next few years. Let us know in the comments if you like them, and if you don't, just don't say anything. We like them, so we're gonna keep them. So there you are. Hey. I have new glasses. They do slip down a little much, so we're going to work on that. So now time for your actual bings. Mistborn Screenplay update at Bing, 13%. So made some progress, was doing some feedback with the good folks over at Apple this week. They haven't read it yet because it's not done, but I was asking them questions about what they want to see, and it's been helping me really build a treatment as I work on the actual screenplay. This is a fancy word for outline that they use in Hollywood. And so everything's going well with that. Again, I plan to have that done by the summer, but it'll go through several drafts, and there might be some pauses in there while I work on something else or things like that. So good progress on that. Feeling good about it. So Songrise by Jancy has made a huge leap forward. She is at Bing 50%. Where's my arm? My arm's that percent, whatever Bing that is. Still gonna have to do a bunch of physical therapy on that. As you can see, my shoulder doesn't go as high as it used to go before the bone spur decided to start attacking my tendons. So, part of my body decided to try to destroy another part of my body. It is what happens as you get old. Guess what you have to look forward to, kids. What else do we got going on? Tolkien lecture. So my lecture at the Tolkien lecture series, I believe it's called, at Oxford Pembroke is the college. It's free to the public. It's on May 19th. However, tickets will be required because we're expecting the hall to fill up. So if you want to come hear me lecture, most likely it's looking like that I'm going to lecture on magic systems as Tolkien used them in Lord of the Rings. So if you want to hear a somewhat academic, dry lecture on the nature of magic systems and Lord of the Rings, then May 19th. But the tickets will be released on Eventbrite on Thursday, the 19th of March at 12 p.m. GMT. So we are only a few weeks away from our crowdfund. It's been a while since we did one of these. We wanted to make sure that Words of Radiance shipped all great and that everybody enjoyed Isles of the Emberdark before we did another one, and it's time for another one. So I've been doing readings from the Hoid Storybook campaign, me by the fireside, and we had a surprise reader come read this week, my wife, Emily. She read The Chasm Friends for everyone, and that's awesome. Emily was a school teacher for a while before we co-opted her and turned her into the COO of Dragonsteel. So yeah, go see the beautiful Emily Sanderson read The Chasm Friends to you, and look forward to that campaign coming up first week of March. Well, that's it this week, but next week is an exciting one because as of you watching this, it's 1 week until that campaign happens. So I'll be back in 1 week, and that will be the day that you'll finally be able to start the process of getting your hands on the books And don't forget to check out my reading of Fires of December. If you haven't seen that, that's part of the campaign also. I will not probably stop talking about that for quite a while. I'm very proud of the book. So we'll see you next week for our kickoff.